Hi, it is me, Pinja, aka Pinjamiu, a small designer here in Finland. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, tervetuloa, welcome. I would like to start this video by saying thank you so much for over 1,000 new subscribers here. And one of my latest Instagram videos have reached over 1,000,000 views and over 100,000 likes and hundreds of comments. It's like actually crazy to see that kind of numbers for someone like me. I'm just a random person here in tiny Finland making stuff in my little workroom. Thank you. Okay, so like the title of this video, I'm showing you our move to this current apartment / workroom where I am at the moment, and why we moved, and just kind of putting this place together. We have now lived here about 3 months and I couldn't be happier. This has been such a good change. The neighborhood is a lot better. My neighbors are a lot better. I feel so much less anxious here. Link is a lot less anxious, so it was a really good idea. But okay, just let's go to the whole moving progress and everything. Thank you for everybody. We are possibly moving to a new place. We have had quite a lot of problems in our current home with like noise problems and cleanliness problems, and most importantly problems with my dog's safety. There is this one kid who keeps threatening to my dog because he is a black dog, and there has been multiple times that someone has tried to hit him and kick him and drive over him with a bike. So I'm just constantly worried for his safety, and he's just a little guy. And yeah, I hope the next possible apartment we're gonna go look today would be better and safer for him. This is how my old workroom looks. Here I have my idea wall and my pin collection, some upcoming cosplay sketches, and all of my prints are from convention, from small artists. This is from my friend. I love it so much. So beautiful. And this is my embroidery thread wall. It looks half empty because I haven't oh, well, hello there. Hello. Hey, Kulta. Yeah, anyway, I have more threads, but I haven't just had time to put them on the plastic. Hey. Hush. Hush, 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 hush. Anyways, here are my mannequins. This one is really old, and this one I got from my friend. This one I won actually when I won the Finnish championship of sewing. It's actually red, but I have covered it because I don't like the red color. And the work that I'm currently making, this is going to Netherlands. Here I had my trinkets and stuff, but I already packed everything. Here I have a lot of fabrics. Most of these are like secondhand from recycle center. Here I used to have my sewing thread spools here, but already packed them, and my patterns already packed them. And yeah, this is where I keep my sewing machines. You can see all the packing boxes there. Yeah, this is my current workroom. I really like this one, and I'm kind of sad to see it like not be here anymore. But I'm hoping the next one is a overall better place for us. And yeah, to the next apartment and new workroom. Link is going to my friend's place because we don't want him to be too stressed about the moving guys and everything. So yeah. Onko se mennessä Eerikan luokse? Link? Eerika? Niin, muistatko? Eerikan luokse. He's like, what the fuck is he saying? I do not understand. I do not speak English. What is he saying? I speak only Finnish. The very glamorous moving hair and clothing. We have officially moved. Our washing machine did not fit into the bathroom because this is a 70s building, so the door frame is a lot more narrow than a regular modern or like 80s or 90s apartments. So we most likely have to sell this. We bought this 2 years ago. It's A-class washing machine, and we most likely has to sell it with really cheap. And I'm really annoyed, but it is what it is. The kitchen. Ooh. And my workroom. It's really dark here. We don't have the lights yet. Yeah, a lot of boxes. But I'm really happy that we have, I don't know, what is this in English? Sälekkaihden in Finnish, but we didn't have those in our previous apartment, so there was really little of privacy. But now we have in every single room, and also the windows are huge. So yeah, now to unpack everything. We're gonna go see some wall paints for my workroom tomorrow, and also unpack and clean. And Link is not here. He will come here on Sunday, I think. He's with my friend. And yeah, I'm gonna go shower and probably sleep. Welcome. I am done with my workroom. Would you like to have a little tour of my workspace here? Oh, you would like? Well, come on right in. Let me just grab you. Oh, there we go. Welcome. Okay, so let's start with when you come in my little atelier. First thing you see is this beautiful embroidery thread wall that I made. This makes it a lot easier for me to find the exact color and shade I need for the work that I'm working on. And here I have my cosplay that I'm currently working on. I like to collect art from small artists in conventions. Some are from Finland, some are outside Finland in conventions that I have been in. And here we have this amazing, adorable mirror that I found from recycling center, and you saw earlier in this video how I painted it. Then I also found secondhand this tiny table where I can place flowers because I very much enjoy flowers and plants. Hello, Link. So yeah, now I have like a place for my flowers. My husband grandma made this little, what is it in English? Thingy, pöytäliina in Finnish. And this is from one of my favorite Finnish artists that comes in like conventions to sell their stuff. And this is a clown seagull, very adorable. I like to place him here, little trinkets. The design in my atelier is trinkets. Can I add more trinkets? Yes, I can, so I will. Here is more art from the seagull artist. As you can see, I very much enjoy the work that they do. Here is a bit of close-up of the mirror. I'm really happy how it turned out. I think it fits the theme perfectly. And here I have my wedding dress. I like to keep it here because I'm very happy how it looks, and my wedding gown. This here is from artist called Sabrina. She's from Germany. I made her wedding dress, and after I made the dress for her, I ordered this because I very much love her work, and it's one of my favorite things in my art world. And here you can find more of the seagulls. As you can see, I very much enjoy the work. And that one I bought in UK, I think. And I also have a lot of plants here, just on the wall and on top of this IKEA cabinet. Plants, more tiny trinkets. These are from Japan. This one I got from when I was in World Cosplay Summit, and we had our student helpers. So this was a gift that I got from one of them. Yeah. And here I have some thingies like fabric samples and buttons and, you know, stuff I need. Here I have my patterns. So I have two maps full of like how to make patterns from the time when I was studying to become a seamstress. So from 2011 and 2014, is that? Yeah, 14. Yeah, and some current patterns. Then I have pattern grading instructions, my own patterns, embroidery book that I got from my mom. I really enjoy this one. Some fabrics, threads, more fabrics, and then we have like a whole body mirror. I would like to have like a wider and maybe a bigger mirror at some point, but mirrors are so expensive, so at some point I will get a bigger mirror. And I'm not 100% sure about this rug. I think I want to change it to a darker, like a green rug, and also it could be a little bigger, like wider and longer, but also rugs are expensive, so I will get a bigger rug at some point, not now. Let me think. Yeah, Link also thinks that rugs are expensive. Oh, that's a good spot. Yeah. One of the things that really sold me for this apartment was this window. Like, there is so much natural light in this room. My previous one was very dark and you couldn't really get sunlight there. There is only direct sunlight in the morning and in the evening, which is fine because that means it's not gonna be too hot during the day when it's summer. I have one of my custom wedding dresses. This is a not so traditional wedding dress. She sent me a tunic that she really likes, and I could take like a patterns from it, and then she asked me to do a bit of like Nordic style embroidery. So this has been a very fun project, and it's almost done. Almost. And here we can find more little trinkets. This is also from Japan, and these two, of course. This is from Fujimi Inari Shrine. There was this woman selling these story gates, and you could choose what kind of blessing they would write on it. So I asked her to write business success. Here is the beautiful lamp that I also found secondhand, only 20 euros. I am very happy with this find. Yes. And here we have the workstation. There I have some stuff that I need, like threads and needles and stuff. And my table, I used to have 3 tables, but it's there, one of the tables. I feel like the one was unnecessary. I was just placing stuff on it and it was just taking up space, so now I have 2, and this is plenty. I have this very wide chair. I really much like this one because I usually sit like legs crossed, so this is really nice to sit like that, and also because I have quite wide hips, so it's wide enough for my butt. Here we have a custom order that I'm working on. I'm gonna continue making it today, hopefully getting it done, and it's going to USA. Here I have started to make my upcoming collection. This will have strawberries, this will have snowdrop, is that the name? Yeah, I think snowdrop, and pansies and lily of the valley flowers. Here I keep my scissors and embroidery hoops and bobbins and more plants, of course more plants, and my pens and bits and bobs. My cosplay tabard from Zelda Cosplay. And this is also I found secondhand, and of course more little trinkets. And this is where I keep my sewing machine foods, and I'm not sure yet what I will put here, but something. Yeah. And a little lily of the valley. And again, more trinkets from Japan because I like collecting little trinkets. And my moving calendar, of course, moving, and some notes of deadlines so I don't forget. This painting is one of the favorite things that I own. When I was living in one of my previous apartments and going through a really bad burnout, I met Katja, and she was currently painting this, but it looked really different. And when I went to visit her, she was my neighbor, and I saw it, and I said that it feels exactly how I feel, like inside, with the burnout and creative work field and everything. And I asked if I could paint it, if I could buy it, and she told me that she actually got inspired by my burnout to finish it. So that's why it felt so personal. And of course, I bought it, and I very much would like to buy more of her art when I have a bit more money. Here I painted my logo on the wall because I think that was a perfect place for it. I would like to have a bit bigger, but for now I very much like how it looks. And more trinkets from Japan. Those are some masks. And here we have my stuff. I have like all my beads and strass and silk threads and more threads and painting stuff, recording stuff, my makeup and paints and glues and everything. I have a lot of like, I very rarely throw stuff away, like when I have like an old shirt or bag. I cut away all the metal parts and everything, and I just store them for future things. Here is another custom wedding dress that I'm making, and some fabrics for my Anna Henrietta cosplay. The upcoming pattern design, it's coming soon. Let's put that away. Here I have my fabric collection. Oh. So I have a lot of secondhand fabrics. I like to hoard fabrics that I like. Most of it, I would say like 80% of these fabrics are secondhand fabrics. And I am planning to make clothing for my shop and for myself, but I keep running out of time to make anything except my custom orders, so... But I'm planning to make like a second-hand collection. I have a huge amount of neckties that a follower sent me, and I want to make like ribbons and something really fun with them. Like this is one of my latest finds. I really like this. This is adorable. I'm gonna make a shirt, and then I also have here this wool fabric, and I think these two fit together perfectly, so like a skirt and a shirt would be really cute. These ones, I have some cosplay stuff and clothing and my husband's clothing, so we don't need to look at those. So here is my little workspace, and I'm so happy how it looks because I mean it's adorable, and like the amount of light that I get here and the plants and the colors and everything, it feels so much more me than the previous apartment was. And yeah, so even though there was a lot of stress why we had to move, but I'm glad we did because this space makes me very happy. Vai mitä, Link? Vai mitä? Oli hyvä juttu muuttaa. Joo, oli hyvä juttu muuttaa. Kyllä. We moved so you wouldn't have to be afraid. Yeah. Anything for my little baby. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked my little video here. And yeah, this is my little workroom. I'm really happy how it looks. I am always so happy to open my door and see all the sunlight and the colors and everything. I'm really happy here. I do dream about someday having like a actual work studio outside my home with a really big window and my name on it, but maybe someday. It's just currently smarter to work at home, and I can spend most of my time with Link, so that is also a plus. So I'm happy here, and you never know what happens in the future. We'll see, and thank you so much for watching my little video. And please comment down below if you liked my new little atelier, and subscribe and like, and please share to your friends so maybe I could find more subscribers and grow my little community here in YouTube and on Instagram and TikTok. And yeah, I'm pretty much everywhere under the same name, Pinimue. So okay, bye.